All right. Here we go. All right. Let's start right here, because this is where we typically see labs come in, is TSH. So let's talk about TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So thyroid stimulating hormone is the hormone that is sent from the pituitary in the brain down to the thyroid, and as the name implies, it's to get the thyroid to do its job, which is to produce its two hormones, T4 and T3. Now, one thing I want to mention with TSH is that, as I mentioned, thyroid stimulating hormone. The brain is always sensing how much available thyroid hormone is in the body. So if there's sufficient amount of thyroid hormone, there will be a normal amount of TSH. If there's too little, the brain will increase the amount of TSH sent to the thyroid, basically saying, hey, we're falling short, make more thyroid hormone. If there's too much, the brain will decrease the amount of TSH that's sent to the thyroid, saying, hey, cut it back, we've got too much, okay? So TSH is an important marker to look at, but it's not the only marker.
No. And look at this range here, right? So this is what we want to point out is this is a clinical range, 0.45 to all the way to 4.5.
It's a pretty significant range when we're talking about a hormone like this.
And what we know is that most individuals play well in a very narrow range where you have the energy, you have the mental capacity, you have the memory, you sleep well, right? Where you're functioning.
You have the metabolism.
You have the metabolism. So that's something to point out there, because if you fall within that range, you are clinically within range and you may not be supported.
That range, any lab reference range, is screening for disease. It's very broad in nature. We, on the other hand, use what we refer to as functional ranges. And functional ranges are determined by medical researchers studying healthy populations to determine what optimal is. We're screening for prevention. So those ranges are a lot tighter in nature.
This is looking for the sick range. We are going to point out what the healthy range is.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then for all intents and purposes, this 2.34
looks great.
Here looks great.
Looks great.
Right. Nothing would ever be flagged right here. You're fine. Go home.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this person came in started off with some gut issues, like it's really bad gastrointestinal pain, stomach pain, bloating, random sporadic diarrhea, sometimes constipation, insomnia, really bad hot flashes during the day, hot flashes at night. So this thyroid profile is part of, as you can tell, a comprehensive blood panel. But we really want to zero in on the thyroid because the patterns are really interesting and glean so much information as to what's going on with this particular person.
Yeah, I think this client would have been completely missed
Completely missed.
had we not dug deeper.
Okay.